Hey guys, Kaijudoyoshi here. I have a updated Water Darkness Control deck. Post all the new stuff, base set, the structure decks, and all that other stuff. The deck's been pretty cool. I went to my locals yesterday to see if they were having a league anytime soon, but they don't plan on having one, which kind of stinks. But I did get a little bit of testing against my friend, and yeah, this deck was pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started. 3 Skeeter Swarmers because it's a 2-drop blocker. Pretty obvious. I like having as many really low drops as I can, really. I was testing Marrow Ooze, the 1-drop blocker, but it's just the fact that it's 1,000, it makes it really pointless in my opinion. It's like never actually gonna hit anything. You can hit stuff like Blaze Belcher, and it's like really it. And Blaze Belcher is like not even a problem. 3 Brain Squirmers. Or 2 Brain Squirmers, sorry, not 3. Like I said, I like having as many 2-drops as I can, 2 and 1s, but this is like the best one at the moment, Brain Squirmer. You can hit stuff. You still hit over Blaze Belchers, which is really good. If you go first, you can set up your mana. Your opponent goes, plays something in their mana, then drops Blaze Belcher. You go play something, drop Brain Squirmer. They have to attack with Blaze Belcher. So they hit one of your shields, and then you can run over their Blaze Belcher with Brain Swarmer. So that's pretty cool. I'm running 3 Giga Stand because, Aqua Seneschal for discarding. This card is really cool. It puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. Your opponent's going to have to do something. Either they're going to have to use all the cards in their hand, or not all of them, but they're going to have to use, just if they have a hand that's just filled with a lot of good cards, they're going to have to do something to try and play around the Giga Stand, or they're going to have to waste some of their cards on it, which is pretty good. It really just depends on what situation you're in. This card's really good in pretty much most situations. 3 Fumes, because, it's an amazing card. +1 upon summon, and 2,000, which is actually really good. I'm running 1 Gray Scrounger to get stuff back, just if it's needed. I'm probably going to cut it. It's not that amazing. I'd rather run Dark Returns over it. Yeah. I'm running 1 Rupture Spider. This is just for fire decks with Gilliflame and stuff like that. It's probably one of the best outs to Gilliflame at the moment. If I'm not playing against one of those, I usually end up manaing it, but it really just depends. A lot of times it's still useful to drop. I'm running 1 Voidwing because this card is awesome in pretty much most situations. Either it gets ran over by a monster, and then it gets rid of that monster, then you draw one, or they're going to waste something on it, like a Terror Pit or a Tornado Flame or something like that, and then you still draw a card because it was banished. And, yeah, that's really good. I'm running 1 Dark Scare Adorable because this can help you a lot. A lot of times when your monsters are, even to their blockers, I did this once where I was fighting against my friend, and he had 1 shield, and I dropped this, got rid of the shield, and then he had 2 blockers, and I had 2 monsters, or I had 3 monsters, so I attacked, he blocked, I attacked, he blocked, and then I just attacked the game, and yeah, that was really good. If I didn't have this, if this was something else, then I wouldn't have been able to do that, and he might have had a response or something. It's a really good card. It's a pretty good control card. And it's 6,000 for a 6-drop, which is really good, too, in my opinion. And it's a double breaker, which is pretty nice. I'm running 1 Razorkinder to, be an out to any monster. I already discussed this in my Card of the Week video. This card is, one of my favorite cards in the game at the moment. And last but not least, I'm running 1 Trox. This is just for the monsters, not the whole thing. But 1 Trox because it's a Bone Blades on a meat stick. Can't really beat that. Dark Spells, I've got 1 Dark Return. I probably put this up to 2. It's really good. It's a 2-drop, and it returns pretty much anything. It combos really well with cards like Skeeter Swarmer and Rupture Spider, if you do end up using them. You guard, they die, and you can just return them. So that's really good. I'm running 3 Bone Blades. Pretty standard. It's a Shield Blast. Get rid of everything, pretty much. Gets rid of most blockers at the moment. I'm running 2 Terror Pits just because I only have 2. I'll probably run 3. It gets rid of anything, so pretty standard. Alright, that's for all the darkness cards. Now for the water monsters, I've got 1 Refi. It's a 2-drop 3K blocker. Like I said, I really like 2-drops. I've got 3 Aqua Seneschals because it's an amazing card in my opinion. 2000, you can run over cards like Blaze Belcher, and of course you draw a card whenever it attacks, and since it's a Cyberlord, it combos with Finbar, the guy who gives everyone a boost. We'll go over that later. 3 Hydra Spies, summon, draw 1, and also combos with the other guy. I've got 2 Frogzookas just because I wanted some more blockers, and this guy is pretty good in my opinion. He's not bad. I like him. I think 2 is a pretty good number. I've been switching between 2 and 3. I'm running 2 Rusalka Aqua Chasers. A lot of times you can go summon this, bounce their whatever monster they have. You can bounce a blocker, hit with your Giga Stand or your Aqua Seneschal, not have to worry about it dying. Or you can go summon this, bounce your Hydro Spy or your Fumes, and reuse the effect again. That's really good. This card's very versatile. It's got a lot of cool things it can do, which is why I like it. I think 2 is a good number. I've got the Finbar. It gives all your other Cyberlords 2000, so your Hydro Spies and your Seneschals turn into somewhat decent beat sticks, which is pretty important because Hydro Spy being 1000 kind of sucks, but Hydro Spy being 3000 is a lot better. I'm only running 1 now. I think I should be running more, just because I'd like having hands of like Seneschal and Finbar. Having both of those is good. I can go drop Seneschal for the 3, then drop Finbar for the 4, and then that used to be really good. I'm running 1 Reef Prince because it's pretty broken. For those of you guys who play Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a pot of duality on legs, which is pretty good, and it's a Cyberlord, so it combos with Finbar too. And yeah, that's all the monsters that I'm running for water spells. I'm running 1 Ice Blade because I needed more Shield Blasts, and this is just a good Shield Blast. It's not terrible, but it'll probably be one of the first cards that I cut. 3 Logo Scans. I don't really think I need to explain this. Draw 2, standard, if you're running any water deck. And I'm running 1 Veil Vortex. I was thinking about running this over the 2nd Ice Blade because it can hit bigger cards. A lot of times, if my opponent had Game, and they would attack me, and they would have something like a Hydro Spy or Fumes on the field, or just something that when you put it into the battle zone, you get the effect. If they were trying to go for Game, I would have to return that card to their hand with Ice Blade, because I couldn't return their big monster, and that would really suck, because then they just drop it again and get the effect next turn. But with this, I can return their big monsters if I need to, and then they're going to have to waste all of their mana next turn to resummon it. So that's why I like Veil Vortex. Yeah, it's just in here for now. I have to do a lot of testing with this deck still, but yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Alright, so yeah, it's 41 cards, that's the deck. If you guys want to leave any suggestions for me, you can comment down below. And yeah, that's all for now. So thanks for watching, and peace.